G'day guys, thanks for stopping by to the Real Australian Dream Tour Diaries. Our names are Hayden and Amber, and we're on a mission to raise $50,000 for critically ill kids by playing music in caravan parks and campgrounds. We're going to be taking you behind the scenes of our lives on the road, as well as showing you around this amazing joint called Australia. Hope you enjoy this episode. Right, welcome back to another episode, and today we are on the road. We've just left Milestone. Where are we headed?
I don't know, I just asked you that. I have no idea. But Milestone was amazing.
It was so good.
That place.
It was really good, wasn't it?
And it was only last night. I don't know, like the boys were just holding out on me. I'd been showering in our shower, and then last night I decided to go over to the public shower, and it's amazing. You could fit like 5 people in there. Did you? No, I don't know why I said that.
The boys,
it's like, oh, it was just the best shower I think I've actually ever seen and showered in. It was amazing.
It was a beauty.
Yeah, they really held out on me. I'm disappointed.
So really, we're off, yeah, sorry.
Just not okay. I'm really stewing on it.
Oh, well.
Okay, go on.
All right, we're off to just below Port Macquarie. We are hitting up a beautiful spot of the world called Dunbogan and North Haven, and there's a whole sort of region through there which is right on the Camden River, I believe, and again right on the ocean. So, oh Bubba, I know you're going to miss Milestone, but please don't make it harder than it needs to be. So yeah, so we're going to hit that up. We're driving now. What is it, about mid-morning. Pretty average conditions, to be fair. Pretty miserable day, so we thought we'd get on the road and get there, and hopefully the fishing was meant to be pretty good, so hopefully a couple of good days and I can hit up a few hours of fishing, and apparently the whiting and whatnot are pretty good down there, so we'll have a crack at it anyway and see if we can't get some dinner. But anyway, what day is it? Tuesday. We've got a couple of days of just chilling out time, so we're going to be adventuring, go a bit of fishing, have a look around the area.
And get the bloody, where were we yesterday? Oh, where were we?
The Promised Land.
Yeah, we were at the Promised Land, and we forgot to take the metal detector, so...
let's get that out and have a crack.
We're going to get that out, and we're going to find us some
gold.
Some goods.
Gonna pay for the fuel.
Yeah.
God knows we need it. Alright legends, HA here, the roadie's with me. We are about to go live at Dunbogan. We're going to live stream this event. Good crowd here early, it's going to be unreal. Lisa's here being a legend. Say hello, Lisa.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
We are about to hit the stage and feeling really good about this one, so I can't wait to get up there and hopefully we'll show you a bit. Alright, welcome to the Campfire Sessions. My name is Haydo, H-A, Hayden, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me late for dinner. And we are playing some live music this afternoon, all for a great cause, Make-A-Wish, which does amazing work for critically ill kids. So give yourself a big round of applause for being here tonight, eh? And now we're going to just forget all the stuff that's going on in the world. We're going to sit back, have a few drinks. Lisa's going to have a lot more than a few, but she's going to enjoy herself nonetheless. we're going to forget all the stuff that's going on in the world. Just let our hair down and enjoy the afternoon. You with me? I said, are you with me? It's truly blowing me away, you know. There was a lovely couple there who shared a story with me about Make-A-Wish, and I'm getting tingles now that I'm talking about it. But their grandson was in Westmead Hospital for years, literally years, with kidney failure. Had a couple of kidney transplants, failed, and as a young boy, you can imagine, like, getting tingly, but you can imagine, you know, the confusion of trying to understand why you're not like your friends, why can't you play, and all you want to do is you know, live like everyone deserves, just to live a happy, content life. And this little fella battled and unfortunately was refined to the four walls of a hospital for you know, the vast majority of his younger life. And Make-A-Wish were able to get him, you know, an Xbox or a PlayStation and give him a heap of stuff to make that traumatic time and that experience a little bit easier. And that just reaffirmed my commitment to this, because hearing stories like that firsthand is you know, just put a fire up me so hard that you know, like 50 grand for me now is not enough. Let's take it bigger. Let's take this to a grand scale. So all right, we are back today. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, we've just found a little trail. I think we're somewhere in a place called Bonnie Hills. We're staying at Brigadoon Caravan Park in North Haven, and we're just going down through a bit of a look. And someone's a bit excited to have a bit of a skinny dip, apparently.
She goes backwards.
So I'm not one to show my rig off. I think it's rude to other people when you're built like a bloody brick house. But someone likes to get the old guns out, eh, darling, eh?
No, that's not happening.
The old cans.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends how many people are there.
Anyway, we're loving life. We're just getting ready to explore. We've got a few media inquiries today, which is cool. So a few write-ups in a few papers coming along, which is good, bringing more awareness to our goal of reaching the 50k. We've got our Will and Win towels. Of course, you can go and buy one of them, and also they'll make a donation. Use the code DREAM10. They'll make a donation on your behalf to Make-A-Wish. That's really cool as well.
Bella.
So we've got a couple of days off. We're not playing any music for a couple of days, just chilling out, and looks like it goes to the beach.
Check this out.
Oh, beauty.
Wow.
Hey?
Looks pretty secluded, darling.
Ah, looks like those big juggerninies are coming out, eh? How good's this, mate? This is a little slice of paradise. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the wind, but what a beautiful rock face behind me. Another just secluded beach, no one around. I tell you what, I wasn't that excited for the New South Wales North Coast, to be completely honest with you. I didn't think it was going to be any good. I thought it'd be heaps of people and not that great. Pretty much like the Queensland coast, but hey, unreal. Tell ya, didn't know these sort of places existed in New South Wales. In my mind, I hadn't explored this area that much, and so I genuinely thought that the New South Wales coast was packed. Sardines in a can type scenario. But the more we go, we've only been on the road for a couple of weeks, the more we explore, the more I realise that, mate, New South Wales had a lot to offer, right? We've got a hill that's soft sand, and oh, she's bloody, I reckon 60 degrees in descent or steepness, so she's pretty steep. First of all, darling, tell us how you're feeling.
do this.
You can do it?
I can do it. I can do it, but can the ranger do it?
Yay! Keep going!
I'm gonna get stuck.
Keep going! Yes!
I did it!
Yes! Go! Yay!
Oh, he's gonna be so jealous.
That was the baby and the dogs, I wonder. Gee whiz. Oh, man, that's a mission to walk up. Need to get fitter. Being a Canberra man is hard. Gee whiz. Let's go have a look. How was that?
This is unreal.
Little marmalade.
We finally made it to the beach.
Have you started eating sand? Have you started eating sand, Bubba? Have you? Unbelievable. Oh, there's a little pocket, little pool there that doesn't get waves, so I'm going to go jump into that.
Okay.
We literally have kilometres of beach just to ourselves to enjoy.
Amazing. And
No
as
one-
usual, we didn't bring enough water, but here he comes. Ready?
Oh, go Bubba! Hey? No good
He gave
too.
her a fright before with the way she was like.
Today we're just having a chilled out one. Little marmalade, she's been teething, so she's been up a fair bit the last couple of nights, so I haven't had the best couple of nights worth of sleep, but that's all part. We've got nothing else to do, so no problem being tired when you're living life. So we're just taking the doggos for a walk, and then just handed out some flyers out across the park. I think this one's going to be a good one. As you can probably see behind me, the weather though is touch and go, so it'll be such a shame if it rains tonight, because it marks a year to the day that I'll try and put some photos in of this place. But this place was completely underwater. They're still rebuilding. Like, it's a proper write-off. They've still got 17 cabins, everything lost. People were just staying here and lost their vans and all sorts of stuff. So a year today, it's very emotional when you speak about it with the owners, Claire and Glenn, because, you know, this is their home and their livelihood. So they lost it all, and a lot of parks around here, Dunbogan last night, Diamond Waters, a lot of people lost a lot of stuff, and you know, it's pretty bloody crazy. So I hope they deserve to have a good night tonight to mark the 1 year anniversary, and it's a really big crowd, and I hope, I mean, for their sake more so than our cause, that they can let their hair down and celebrate how far they've come in the last 12 months, because they deserve it. Bella, come here, Bella. So yeah, so that's the plan for today. Hopefully you can probably hear the wind and see the overcastness. Hopefully that holds off and we can put on a good show, and they've got a barbecue and all sorts of stuff happening. So I'm sure Am's going to get some good footage tonight, and going to chill back out this afternoon. What are you doing holding your boobs?
Oh, it's, you know, the weather's coming. I can feel it.
You feel it? Yeah, so your nipples tell you when there's a 99% chance of rain. Bella, come on! So yeah, Anyway, so yeah, we're going to chill out this afternoon, and we'll guys see you tonight when we're playing a bit of music. Yee! Alright, gig's about to start. We're in Holiday Park. Look at me groupies here. Hey? Look at Bubba.
It's raining, but who cares?
Having a good time. I will be right.
If you're going my way, I won't drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood, it's all around. I love you then like I love you now. This is my living, these are the crowds from Mozambique, no Memphis nights, the carbon pop, Vancouver life. They knock me down to get up.
Oh, TV under me back. Good morning, team. Hey. Oh yes, Dad is listening. So, the morning after Brigadoon Holiday Park gig, and there's someone in the crowd feeding me homebrew rum. So, oh, I'm a little pterodactyl. Is that right? You want to sit up? Come here. So, someone feed me homebrew rum last night. So, as a result, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'll be right. It's early in the morning. We've got a big drive today. We're going to sort of try and get down with somewhere down near Wollongong. So it's about 6 or so hours. It's blowing its guts out. So hopefully it's going in our direction. Otherwise I'll be fueling up a few times along the way. Last night's gig, yeah, it was good. I mean, there was a really good crowd there. Didn't probably raise as much as we would have hoped, unfortunately, but it's only because there was a few other charities there as well. So it was a big event with sausage sizzles and raffles and that going to local charities. So it's good. It's really good that you know, that those people benefited as well, which is obviously the main thing. The people who gave money, they went to somewhere, regardless whether it was Make-A-Wish or Aussie Battlers or one of the other amazing charities that were there last night. It went to someone who needed it. So stoked with that regardless, and it was a good night all there.
What's happened? Oh my god, Hayden's got his fingers caught in the bloody awning. Oh my god. Are you okay? I'm sorry, I'm filming this.
G'day guys, morning, good morning. We've got the driver today. We are in Jarvis Bay. Say hello, hon.
I did. I don't think it's TV.
Amber's been relegated to the back seat. We're travelling around Jarvis Bay in, what would you say, mid-north coast of New South Wales. We'll put a little...
Mid-north coast. We're on the south coast.
We're on the south coast.
Sorry, mid-south coast. South coast. Anyway, I put a little map here somewhere of where we are, and we got in late last night, so we did a big, about 8 or 10 hour drive
From Port?
From, yeah, pretty much Port Macquarie or North Haven or Camden area. So we done the K's on the clock yesterday to get down here, check it out. The weather's not that great. It's not raining, but it's not beautiful sunshine either. But I'm going to be out and about to explore today because we're off again tomorrow down to another spot which looks bloody unreal. So a quick couple of days stopover. Merry Beach, that's right. Quick couple of days stopover. Hopefully get a few things to show you guys around here. What's the big thing about Jarvis Bay, Rowan? There's a big Canberra port or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, so every capital city has a seaport, whereas Canberra, I guess, is inland. It's not on the coast. So Jarvis Bay in itself is a seaport for Canberra. So it's funny, you go in there and it's all ACT number plates and everything else. I don't know the truth of it, but there's supposed to be like a strip of land from
Jarvis Bay to Canberra that links them together.
So we're in ACT now?
No, Huskisson is New South Wales, but
Right.
when we go into Jarvis Bay, so Jarvis Bay, that's ACT. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, there's a little Rowan's Wisdom segment that we told you we're going to start. Look at this. I'll show you guys on the other GoPro. Actually looks like a pretty cool little coastal
It's
town.
a beautiful spot.
Real
This-
nice little coastal town, to be
Husky pub, well famous Husky pub. Goes off on a New Year's Eve. Great feed.
honest. So we're off to see a block of land that Rowan once built a house on. I say block of land because if he built it, I dare say it's not there anymore.
It's bulldozed.
It's
It's been condemned.
bulldozed itself.
How you doing, honey?
Hey,
How's your beer going?
bloody unreal. It's a good spot. We're at the Huskisson Hotel.
Hotel, I think.
Huskisson
Oh,
Pub Hotel.
It's beautiful. I mean, you can see the water just
We've
behind
made it
ya.
Slice of paradise.
Famous Husky pub.
It's actually really big. We're in the outside area, and look who we can bring in. The Doggos.
We're only going to have a beer though because we'd have to sell our firstborn to be able to afford the the food. Nah, we spoiled ourselves last night with a $200 Chinese meal, so we thought we'd keep within the budget today and go get a pack of sausages from Coles or something and cook them when we get home. But we're stopping in here, I reckon.
Yeah, it's where we're
But
off
we
to now,
haven't-
darling.
We're off to go back to the caravan park, the Jarvis Bay Holiday Park. It's not a bad park. It's small. Like we had what have we got? We got about 9.5 meters from toe to tail, and yeah, it's a tight fit. But we got there in the end after the first two sites didn't work. We got there in the end with a nice site on the water. So yeah, Jarvis Bay Holiday Park. It's not a bad spot. Yeah, having dogs is probably the reason why we ended up there, because it was dog friendly.
And it's right on the river.
It is right on the river, so it's a nice spot, and it's a young demographic, pretty cool people staying there, like chilled out. So I'm feeling like we'll probably, they've got a fire pit, so I'm gonna on the way home have a chat to the management there, see if we can't put the fire on and go play a few tunes around the campfire tonight, and maybe invite a couple of the guests and that. And oh, I'm sorry, you don't want to play. You want to chill out with Dad. Play a few songs and yeah, and just see if we can go live on a live stream or something. So that's the plan. All right, dream team. Let me turn off everybody's Raymond. But we are about to do a gig, a very impromptu gig. So we're staying at Jarvis Bay Holiday Park. I was chatting to the owners. They saw the signage on the car. They said, "What's that about?" And I began telling them the story about how, you know, I value, you know, time is now the most precious commodity, and how Make-A-Wish is important to me because of, you know, helping critically ill kids and making the most of the time that they've got. And it turns out that it was only last year that their very own daughter got a wish. So the impacts of Make-A-Wish is far and wide. And so I thought, bugger it. They've got a beautiful spot here by the river. You'll see some footage shortly of the show, I'm sure. But I really wanted to do a show because their daughter's here, they're here. It's a small crowd, but it's a special one. It means something to me, this one. So they all mean something to me, but this one in particular. So so yeah, it's a bit of a cool little story. We're meant to be packing up, getting ready to go, but instead we're going to play a show, which is going to be bloody unreal, no doubt. And you'll see some footage now of the show, the random pop-up gorilla show at the Jarvis Bay Holiday Park.
You got it, baby. You got it. Thank you.
Ah, there she is. That's it.
All right, legends. So it's been a bloody absolute pleasure. Give yourselves a big round of applause for being here tonight, will you? A big one. Yeah, there we go. And a big thank you to the Jarvis Bay Holiday Park for having us on such short notice as well. So a big thank you to you guys at the back there as well. We used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. sing. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da. Just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da. La-dee-da. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna really test you guys out and make sure that we definitely are gonna build this one out of the park, alright? So we all know this one. It's pretty simple. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. You with me? Did I miss any words? I think I nailed it. Alright, so we're gonna build it up and then you guys are gonna scream it back at me. And I'm gonna keep doing it pretty much until I'm satisfied that we're doing it as loud as we can. Alrighty? You with me? Are you with me? Alright, here we go. Do you remember when? Do you remember when? Do you remember when? Everybody! We used to sing.
We just had dinner, a bit behind, but we just finished that show and we end up raising almost $2,000. $2,000.
I had a sudden urge to just slap you with this banana skin.
How come you didn't? Would have been classy.
Oh, you would have chucked the shits. You wouldn't have spoken to me for half the day. You know?
Alright. Well, goodbye Jarvis Bay. Jarvis Bay. Whatever it is. Gotta say, how good was last night?
It was special. It was a special night because it was unplanned and it turned out to be our best night.
I'm a bit hungover today.
Oh. We ate like Jats and hummus in bed, do you remember that?
That's right. I was so full. I had 5 sausages. So we drank those beers and then we drank the 2 bottles of champagne.
I drank a whole bottle of champagne to myself.
And then we ate Jats and hummus in bed. I wonder why it was like all crummy in there. Anyway, well that's Jarvis Bay done and dusted. Epic adventure, epic time. I reckon that'll probably be the end of the episode. So thanks for joining us again on another episode of the Real Australian Dream Tour Diaries. Hope you guys had as much fun watching as we did living it. And we'll see you again next week. We'll see you again next time. Where are we going to?
Merry Beach. Merry Christmas.
Merry Bloody Beach.
It's only an hour down the road.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's about 11 AM. We took our time this morning.
So we're right on the beachfront. We'll show you about that one. Again, a big thank you to who was in this episode. Big thank you to Jarvis Bay Holiday Park. A big thank you to the Brigadoon Holiday Park, and you ain't done nothing unless you're done Bogan Caravan Park.
Yeah, done Bogan.
3 shows for this episode. We got what, $2,000 tonight. About almost $3,000 raised on this episode of our tour. So bloody unreal. That takes the grand total to, I don't even know, but close to 6-ish odd K, I reckon. But we're going to keep going. We'll see you next week. Be awesome if you guys could like, subscribe, leave a comment below about what you thought, and don't forget to follow us on our socials at The Real Australian Dream for more content and just to see us more, see more of our faces. Alright legends, we'll see you next time. Bye!